Okay, sorry about that. So, to be honest, I had a bit of a problem, so internet did cut, but we can just jump straight back into it. I don't know. I basically paused right afterwards. I don't know how when it actually the internet went out. I'm hoping it wasn't like for very long, but I'm not too sure. Okay. So what's I'm gonna be doing is there's definitely like a passageway there, right? So I just want to scout the area first. There must be things for me, right? So I'm gonna just go for that first. FOMO, fear of missing out. So I try to collect everything. Okay, and there's stuff there. So, and then we'll move on. Missed that fucking mouse so many times. See? Told you. So, when it's got the bones that we need, it will be like that color. That's something I've learned. We've got stuff here. Yeah, that one's useless. Got nothing we need.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need...
I should have listened to what you said. Sorry about that.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Whoa.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
So we are the daughter of this woman. Cool. Now we're moving up in the story, right? Cool, man. So we can finally
Dr.
get...
Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell.
How old
Please
is...
proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait.
300.
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
How old was your mom, dude? That doesn't make sense the way she's going down this ladder. It's not how you go down a ladder. It's like eating with the side of your mouth instead of just eating it normally.
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
That is bad. What got everything into this fucking mess? Wouldn't you say? Like, so much, like, you know, chick, thanks for stating the fucking obvious.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
I don't want to read that. I'm not in the mood to read. I'm not reading. Fuck that. Moving forward.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
This dude just uploaded. Okay. Fuck, man. Quests. Fucking making me read. I just said I don't want to fucking read, and then you give me like a shitload of fucking reading. Elizabeth Sobeck, born March 11, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled in Stanford University at the age of 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at the age of 16. She completed a PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040. 2040, and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs play a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting. The company pivots to automated military technologies. Excuse me. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to a life pod of robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers in green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. So this would be your mom, right? Elizabeth. Okay, I'm assuming. Okay, text data post quest. Theodore Ted Farrell, born December 24, 2013, is an American entrepreneur, business magnate. He's the founder of Farrell Automated Solutions, FAST, and the largest corporation of all times, the world's wealthiest individual, and the 5th ever trillionaire, born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah. He enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAST. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines and personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led to a race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Clawback at the end of the decade, FAST opened a military defense branch dominating the world's market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAST has made Mr. Farrell the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Fuck. Okay, Farrell Automated Solution FAST is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business globe worldwide approved ratings of FAST exceeded 90%, and founders Ted Farrell was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAST as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its stature as the world's wealthiest corporation with a record market capitalization of over 23 trillion. Holy shit. By 2055, FAST controlled 61% of the market shares for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governments, organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobi Hull Global, by 321%. Text decryption quest. Corporation, noun. An associate. Corporation, noun. An associate of individuals created under the authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sale of distributions of stock who profits from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designated executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profits, and may in turn own other corporation companies or properties as holdings. Quest. Reception log, July 7, 2064, 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant dying of indigo Malay. Agriculture combines arrived at his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instruction, food will be vegetarian only. 10:07 a.m. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived for his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the chariot line. Per instructions, will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. 10:12 so that happened. Called security and janitorials to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually more like thrown. It wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant dying had Agnew by the hair for a second there. For who's scheduling these things? I'm going to drop the line of sales. This can't happen again. Okay. Are you going to send more? So go to Ted Franco's office. So your mom worked for this fucker. I don't know if she then left it, whatever. Some shit like that. Kind of bored. Too much to fucking read. Fucking manuscripts after manuscripts. But I learned what corporation means, I guess.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Farrell Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines,
That could be
and they
operated.
stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why? The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural.
See, I can go that way, and I see this way this way. So, what happens if I go this way? Yeah, there's a crate down here.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Okay, another one. Data point quests. J. Fredlick to reception complaint. Hey reception, if that's your real name. Wanna know scheduled indoor malaise right next to the fresh grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Wanna know why? After that little hair pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain. Because your receptionist level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. Do we sell? The rights. Combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Frederick to you. Yo, dude's an asshole. Dude, I think that guy's note actually matched the sarcasm. I actually could have right there. The fuck happened? I just fell. So can I go back up?
Looks like I can climb here.
Can I go down? Drop. So what happens, dude, if we jump all the way down? Oh, that's what happens. We have to go right around.
I'll bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Oh, they made my exit a lot easier. Pretty sweet. I don't think metal just like fucking holds like that though. No, go. Move, chick. Jump. Move, move, move. Jump. No, go back. Jump. There we go. Jump. Climb up.
Made it. Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
Hollow standard holographic projection device embedded in the molded plastic pedestal. Activate. Time for
The BOR-7 Horus.
Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the BOR-7 Horus.
So I gotta stand here and
Imagine
watch
your
it.
complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves.
That's how they
Then how
do
would
it.
you ever stop them?
Oh, guess what? Yes, you guessed correctly. If you guessed more reading, then you were correct. Ted Farrell. From Ted Farrell to Paul Basara. Spiritual Summit. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and Fierce in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things, not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in more general senses, as in not giving enough thought to our shared value, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spend no expense. Thanks, Dad. So they got spiritual people involved. So now these machines have spirituality. Now the machines think they are fucking God. Oh, guess what? Again, another reading point. Fast compass, security log, high priority alert, automated log node. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert, automated log node. Full lockdown has been initiated. Okay, this is interesting. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of our employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedures for achieving and or disposal of project-related data and materials. High-Sec and Crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F block. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches of otherwise exit the buildings. High priority alert. A reminder that while high-spec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identiscan. High priority alert. Additional public access roads en route to campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. High-Sec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. High priority alert. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting an identity scan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism direct to the rapid transit system, High-Sec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority, additional entries corrupted. Fuck, man. I get fucking tonsils from reading so much shit.
People were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too. How much will the snow cover?
Oh my god, I fucking died. I slipped and fell. Did it. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. Oh, there's something else here. Oh, this is an audio.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Oh, guess what? More reading. Okay, all hands on deck. Oh, quest. Gordon Nakata, Jenna Zierman, all hands on deck. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that the Stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liabilities claims from Heart itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, Association General Counsel, FAS. Yeah, I don't know which door I'm supposed to go into first. That's why I'm doing this. Like, forgive me. I didn't want to just go in here and then find out there's more upstairs, whatever. So
I can't spare the weight.
okay, data point quest from Stacey Anders to Robert Reacher. Subject Dolphin Vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently, a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured videos of Hart's Timber Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Polaweta on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less, quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happened inside the blender, as if a robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. Prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Stacey Anders, VP, PR, Bass.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here. But they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In it, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it.
Oh, that's what the game's
Or
called,
don't
Zero
sign,
Dawn.
and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
All the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. All the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't... That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. wasting time.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
This dude is
Why do
half
you know so
mechanical.
much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot
Biomechanical
about a lot of
machine and he's dead.
things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or
He's a
anyone else, I
machine.
don't. I am nothing if not independent.
He's a freaking machine. Look at his arms and stuff. This dude is a
Elizabeth
freaking
told
machine.
Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde. Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved. Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. I'd have to ditch something. I'm gonna need you. ammo. Calm, calm. Okay, they're heading back. I'm ready. Gotta be. Down you go. Just stay out of their way for now. Thought they'd go on forever. It's heavy. Well, it's going white.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day one. Where better to start than at the end? Or where the end started, anyway. Ground zero, where it all came crashing down. My career first, and everything else. And I mean everything.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. Can't carry more. Let's see you catch us. Keep quiet now. Can stop tensing up.